Howdy YouTube, DarlingtonFarm here, just over here in the wood shop, and you guys asked for it, so here you go. This is the review here of my Powermatic PM 1800 resaw bandsaw. I'll let you see the tag here. It's a 5-horse single-phase bandsaw. It has 18 inches of resaw capacity here from the table. It'll go up 18 inches, and I haven't measured it, but it looks like it goes about 20 inches to 20 inches to the the back here. Right now, I'll show you. I have a Resaw King in there, right there. Come on, camera, focus. Where it is a carbide tipped blade, not just a carbide impregnated blade, but it has little chunks of carbide there on all the teeth, and it is awesome for resaw. It gives you a really nice, clean cut. And I have had that blade since I got the saw here, and I've run probably in the neighborhood of 1,000 board feet through it, and it's still nice and sharp. So really nice, good longevity. Let you see the wheels up here. They are nice, big. Bearings are good. Tires on here are nice. It's just a really good quality saw. Now, granted, it's pretty damn expensive, but it is a nice quality saw. Yeah, it's, oh, also there's a magnet that holds this closed, by the way. Let's see what else. Yeah, nice heavy steel. I mean, it's really built, and I mean, you can really tell decent welding inside of it here. I mean, not super awesome beads, but the weld quality is pretty good. I mean, it's just a nicely built, solid hunk of metal. I mean, it is really nicely put together. Same down here. You've got 2 dust collection ports. You've got one right here and then one right here. And then you also have 2 speeds with it. I have not used anything but the high speed, but it does have a lower speed. And it just has a poly belt that goes between the motor there and the drive wheel there in the bottom. Not too much dust in here. I don't think I've ever cleaned this out in the time I've had it, so pretty decent dust collection. Let's see, the fence on it, I think, is similar to that of the PM 2000 table saw. I'm not 100% because I don't have one, but you know, it's got a nice fence on it, similar to what you would see on a table saw. It comes with a couple of different options for the fence. It comes with this resaw pin, which I personally have not used, but you just put it up behind the blade there, and you work anything you're resawing through there. I'm not 100% sure what would be the advantage of using that. I use the extruded aluminum fence here, and I'll show you how that works. It's pretty nice. Everything on this thing is toolless. This pin just bolts through the fence there. I'll set that aside here. Nice big heavy hunk of metal. Yeah, the fence here has 2 options, and it just slides on, and again, it's completely toolless. Right there in your vertical position, and then it goes in the horizontal position as well, should you need that. Right there, I suppose that would be if you have your table cranked up at an angle, which I'll get to in a second. And then again, it's toolless. You've just got 2 screws back there. On-off switch is in a nice, conveniently located position. And the fence has a nice, good quality stop to it. I mean, once it's set, it's not going anywhere. Also, again, on the guides, completely toolless. You've got big thumb screws here, same on there and back here. This is the tensioner wheel right here. You can change the tension on the blade with that. Honestly, I don't remember what this one is. I'd have to go look at the manual. This is the tensioner here, which when you are not using a bandsaw like this, you want to leave tension off the blade. So it just lets you, without having to crank this wheel every time, it just lets you remove tension from the blade. Which is pretty nice, is pretty convenient. And then this up here is the lock for the guide, but it's nice and smooth. It's like everything on this saw is really nice and smooth. Oh, you've got a foot brake down here, which also turns off the saw when you hit that, in addition to braking the blade. And then over here, you've got your angle adjustment for your table. Same as everything else, nice, smooth. I mean, just everything on this saw is, you know, nice and smooth, and it can go both ways. Right there, you've got a little stopper where you can tilt positive or negative on the table here, or in both directions, I guess, right there, which is pretty nice. It does require a little bit of effort there, as you can see, but nice, sturdy table. Just a good machine. I mean, it does really need a better dust collection setup than I have here. I need to move this saw kind of over somewhere else where it's a little easier to get to. I don't, you know, big projects where I'm using this, I will scoot it over. Right now I have it on a ShopFox mobile base, and you know, it rolls around the shop pretty nicely. It is definitely a heavy saw. It's, you know, 1,000-pound range or something like that. It's a pretty dang expensive saw. If I remember correctly, it was about $4 grand. So I mean, it's not a cheap bandsaw by any stretch of the imagination. So I mean, it ought to be a nice, heavy, well-built machine. But yeah, anyway, I really like it. I've run, oh shoot, about 1,000 board feet of poplar, resawing it through there. I really do want to get a power feed for it, and it makes some really nice power feeds that have a pin back here and then a set of rollers right here for, you know, working a lot of stock through there. So that's kind of, next time I get a big job where I need to do a bunch of resawing, I'll probably pick one of those up. But anyway, yeah, I really like it. It gets the DarlingtonFarm thumbs up. Nice. You know, nice for resawing all that lumber up there. I just ran on one square edge on the jointer and then ran through there to resaw it. And then I have a bunch of other lumber around here that's, you know, like that. And what's kind of cool with this bandsaw, not only can you resaw dimension lumber like this, but just logs like that. I'll flatten an edge on the jointer, flip them 90 degrees, flatten another edge on the jointer, and then just turn them into lumber with that saw. So it's pretty nice if you've got a source of wood like that, but not really enough to justify buying a big bandsaw mill. You know, if you just want to make a few, you know, odds and end pieces of lumber for yourself, it's pretty handy. And I have not tried using it for scroll cutting. And you know, obviously with this 1 1/4 blade, it pretty much is just dedicated for straight resawing. But you know, it's kind of nice. You could you could easily just change over to a thinner or narrower blade and, you know, use it for, you know, scroll cutting as well. So pretty nice machine. I definitely like it. Any questions, just let me know. Anyway, I'm DarlingtonFarm. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.